organized an international e-conference. It's a daily webinar series. For today's session on the dais is Honorable Keynote Speaker, Ms.Roopini J, ma'am. So I welcome to you, madam, for the dais.
Thank you, sir.
I welcome the chief organizer of an international e-conference, the ideal principal of Sri Kumar Swami Mahavidyalaya Hausa, Honorable Dr. M. Bedkar, sir. I also welcome all those dear attendees. The topic for today's presentation is Smart VR and AR, the role of artificial intelligence. As I have mentioned, today's keynote speaker, Ms.Roopini J, madam. Presently, she is serving as an assistant professor, School of Computer Science and Applications. She is from REVA University, Bangalore. So this is a brief introduction about her. Now I request to you, madam, please start your presentation on today's topic, Smart VR, I think video recording and audio recording, the role of artificial intelligence. You are most welcome. Please continue.
Okay. So thank you for the such a good introduction about me. So good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are welcome.
So thank you. So I'll just share the screen. Let me know if it is. So I'm in the slideshow. Can you all see?
Yes, ma'am. We are seeing. Please.
Okay. So yes, let's start the session. So the topic is Smart AR and VR. So it is virtual reality and augmented reality. Okay. So it is a blooming topic, right? So VR, virtual reality and augmented reality. And along with that, now AI is also playing a biggest role. Okay, that is what the topic is, and I'll be telling you the area where and all we are using this AR and VR, and along with AI, that is artificial intelligence. Okay, so today content is about the virtual reality and its components. I'll be telling about augmented reality and its component. Some differences we'll be seeing. Followed by I'll be telling you the role of AI, what AI is doing in augmented reality. And in gaming, all these three, AR, VR, and AI, okay? So all the games are there, the combination of all these three. And I would like to tell some of the recent development, there is a recent updates in the virtual reality and augmented reality technology. So yes, so first of all, what is a AR? One second, I think. Yeah. Yes. So what is a VR here? Okay, so VR is basically, it is a self-controlled environment. Okay, so where the user can control the simulated environment via a system. The system can be in a combination of hardwares and softwares. Okay, so here what happens, the user immerse themselves, they involve themselves in a specifically designed or a stimulated environment for a specific purpose. For example, it could be like medical training or playing games, okay, which are explored with boundaries and without boundaries also. Okay, VR has a without boundary, that is 360 degree we can use, but augmented reality has a space limitation. Okay, so this VR enhances the user experience to the next level. As you can see in the video here, they are trying to jump from the higher buildings using the virtual reality. Okay, so this enables users to interact to the virtual environment, creating a sense of being physically present in a different location or a scenario. So this technology is playing widely, in gaming, in training simulation, education, and also various other domains. Okay, this is a short introduction about the VR. Next one is components of VR. Okay, so what and all are involved in VR? Okay, so have you ever wondered like how virtual reality works? Okay, so these are the components which are involved. So the virtual headset, okay, there is a headset. It contains two small displays, one for each eye. Okay, so that displays slightly different image to create a 3D stereoscopic effect. And the headset also contains sensors and trackers. Okay, so the user it tracks the user's head movement, how they are moving, and adjust the images accordingly, creating the illusion of looking around a virtual environment. Okay, so here the sensors and trackers like accelerometer, gyroscopes, all this will be used for the virtual reality. Okay, so now in addition to the headset, it also includes some of the input devices like handheld controllers, sensors. So now you can see in this image, this is a handheld controller. Okay, so they're using some sensors and cameras also to track the user hand movements and allow them to interact with the virtual environment. Okay, now very importantly, this VR is using some specialized software. Obviously there should be a system, right? So whole hardware and software makes a complete system. So it uses some of the specialized software tools, or like Unreal Engine, Autodesk Maya. Okay, these are the tools which are used for the software tools which are used for the virtual reality. Okay, so combination of this hardware and software, it can render the high quality 3D graphics and audio in a real time. Okay, so overall, this VR technology, the virtual reality technology, creates a convincing illusion for the user inside a virtual world by using all this combination. Okay, so these are the components of virtual reality. Next, coming to the AR. Okay, introduction about AR. Okay, that is augmented reality. Okay, so what is augmented reality here? So it is also a technology. Okay, so most of the time there is a confusion, VR and AR. Okay, so it is also a technology where the technology is equipped to add the digital elements, okay, digital content to the physical world. Okay, this AR, what does it do? It adds the digital element like images, videos, or information to the real world. You can see in this video now, you can see it is looking for a hand. This app is looking for a hand. As soon as it looks for the hand, you can see it is placing some digital content on the hand. Okay, so like this AR works. It helps to place the digital elements on a real world scene. Okay, see now hand, laptop, everything is real there, but the elements which is placed is, it is artificial. Okay, so this is augmented reality. So what does it do? It mixes what you see through your device camera with extra stuff which is not there. Now hand and camera is real there, but that the flower what you see there is not real. Okay, so it is going to merge both. Okay, and in this diagram in this video you can see on the desktop or on the desk we are placing some reptile. Okay, and we are able to place shark. Okay, so these are all the digital elements. We can also place some baby dinosaur on the desk. Okay, so this is how the augmented reality works. So it helps to add some of the digital elements to the real world scene. Okay, so whatever we are seeing background is real, but all these digital elements are not real. Okay, so that is called as augmented reality. Okay, now what are the difference between what are the components of augmented reality we will see. Okay, so what are the components involved in this? First one is obviously the display device. Okay, so it displays the real world with overlaid digital information. That is a display device. Some of the display device which we use for augmented reality could be our smartphone, tablets, or AR glasses. Okay, now along with that we also have sensors to track the position and the orientation of the device to correctly place the digital content, where we have to place the digital content. Okay, to track that one we'll be using this sensor things. Okay, then we have a processing unit. Okay, so basically the smartphones, AR glasses, or our processing unit. So it processes the data from the sensor and renders the digital content in the real time. And obviously the software tools is required. Okay, so what are the software tools we use for AR is AR Kit, AR Core, and Vuforia. Okay, these are some of the software tools which I have listed here. Okay, so it helps to generate and manage the augmented content. That is why we use the software tools. So these are the components which are involved in augmented reality. Now let us see the difference between AR and VR in terms of some points. Okay, so in terms of environment, both the technology enhance how we interact with the digital content. Both are having, it is enhancing how we are going to interact with the digital content, but in different ways. Okay, see, now VR creates a new reality. The virtual reality will create a new reality completely. The scene will be changed. But AR is not like that. AR enhances the existing one. On the existing scene and the existing real world, we are going to have the digital elements. That is AR. Okay. Next, in terms of immersion. Okay, in terms of immersion, this VR, this AR will block the entire from the real world. Okay, but VR will not block. Okay, VR is fully immerse the user, blocking out the real world. VR will block out the real world and it will show you the virtual world. But AR is not like that. AR will allow us to see and interact with the real world along with the digital aids. Okay, this is the second difference. Third one is about the devices. Okay, VR typically requires some of the specialized headsets. We have to wear that headsets, such as or the examples of headsets will be like Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and PlayStation VR. So these are the headsets which is required. Okay, mainly for the virtual reality system. And for AR, we can use some of the common devices like smartphone, tablets, or AR glasses also, like Google Glass or Microsoft HoloLens can be used for AR. Okay, so these are the important devices which is required. Next is interaction. So when it comes to interaction, virtual reality will allow to interact with a completely digital environment. Okay, using some specialized controller, we'll be using some gloves and other input devices. But augmented reality, it enables the user to interact with the digital elements, not the digital world. Okay, on the real world, we're using the digital element. Okay, this is the difference in terms of the interaction. Next, use cases. Use cases where and all we are using basically. Okay, so VR is primarily used for gaming. Okay, we have a lot of virtual games. In the mall and all we can see virtual games. So it is primarily used in gaming, which provides the immersive gaming experiences where the user interact with the virtual world and the characters in the game. Okay, and it is also used for training simulation, for allowing the users to practice and learn in the simulated environment. All the risky things we can learn through this virtual thing, like flight simulation or medical training, that can be done using VR technology, or visiting tours or entertainment also. AR, the use cases of AR could be like it is used in navigation, also in education, real-time information. Okay, where we'll be using AR. Next, coming to the experience. So experience, virtual reality, it provides a total escape from the reality. Reality, we can escape and we can completely go into the virtual world. Okay, but AR is not like that. Okay, so AR is just, we are adding elements to the reality. We are adding a digital elements to the reality. Okay, that is all about the experience difference. Next, when it comes to mobility. Okay, so mobility means, so here VR typically requires the user to stay in one place, okay, or within a limited space, because we'll be using a system, we'll be using that headset, we'll be using gloves, we'll be using wires, we'll be using the system. So it is limited. Okay, there is a limited physical space required due to the equipment usage in VR. Okay, like that's what I said, VR headset, sensors and all we'll be using, which helps to track the movement. Okay, which is used in a defined area only. That is VR. AR is not like that. AR allows the user to move around freely in their environment, because we are not using any big systems or some headsets and all. We are using its common devices like smartphones, tablets, AR glasses. Okay, so it allows us to move around freely in the environment and use this technology. Next, field of view. Okay, so field of view here, virtual reality offers a 360-degree wide view. Okay, so it allows us to see 360-degree view. Okay, which means the user can look in any direction and see the virtual world surrounding them. Okay, but AR, on the other hand, it is having a very limited field of view, because digital elements are overlaid on the user's real world view. Okay, so which is limited to that screen only. Okay, the screen, it could be smartphone screen, tablet, or AR glass. So the field of view is limited in the AR. Okay, so these are the few differences when it comes to AR and VR have listed out. Next is we are getting AI into this. Okay, now what is the role of artificial intelligence in augmented reality? Okay, in augmented reality applications, what is this AI is doing? Okay, first one could be the object recognition and tracking. Okay, so here we are using the AI algorithms. Okay, AI algorithm which enables this augmented reality system to recognize and track the object in real time. For example, Google Lens. Okay, so you can see in this video, you can see here. Now, by seeing it is recognizing the devices as computer, keyboard, laptop. Okay, and it is saying it is a monitor. It's saying it is an apple. It is saying it is valid, lemon. Right, so it is able to recognize the object here. Okay, so along with the AR, we are using the AI algorithms also. Okay, this is one of the application. Second thing is facial recognition and augmentation. Okay, so facial recognition. Now, this AI algorithm, it analyzes the facial features in real time through the AR devices like smartphones or AR glasses. Okay, so this allows the AR application to accurately detect the faces and identify the individual and track the facial movements for various purposes. It could be like for personalized experience. The best example is Snapchat. We are using nowadays. It is very it's very commonly used, Snapchat filters. Okay, so Snapchat uses AI driven facial recognition technology to power its AR filters. Okay, there are a lot of AR filters used in Snapchat. Okay, so users can choose from the variety of filters that dynamically it overlays on our face. Okay, we are placing it on our face. Okay, and also some other digital elements like animal ears, mask, some funny effects. So all that can also be laid on our picture. Okay, so hence it provides basically an interactive and engaging experience to the users. Okay, the best example is Snapchat. Third one is virtual mapping and scene understanding. Okay, so here this AI powered AR. Okay, AI powered AR system uses the computer vision and machine learning to understand the scene in real time. Okay, you can see here in this video. So he is able to see the parts of the in the bike virtually, and he is able to find. Now in medical field also they're able to see it virtually. Okay, so this is scene understanding. Okay, so example is Microsoft HoloLens. It is basically an AR headset. Okay, that utilizes this AI for environment mapping and scene understanding. Okay, so it uses this depth sensing camera and spatial mapping capabilities to create the detailed 3D maps for the user surrounding. So you can see they are wearing that AR headset, micro HoloLens, and they are able to view the environment. Okay. Next one is NLP and voice commands, natural language processing and voice commands. Okay, so here AI powered NLP, which enables this AR application or AR system to understand and interpret the commands which is spoken by the user. Okay, so this capability allows user to interact with AR application using voice commands naturally. Okay, so we don't need any input devices for this. Naturally, by using a voice command, we're able to do some activities. Okay, so for example, it could be Google Assistant or AR glasses. Okay, so user can ask some questions and request the direction or perform some tasks. Okay, by speaking naturally to the devices. Okay, one example I'll show you here. We can see in this example, using a voice command, they will place an object.
Place object.
Hope you can hear. he is saying place object, some object is placed.
Rotate.
The next command given is rotate.
Rotate.
So the object starts rotating until it says stop.
Stop.
So now it is stopped. Okay. Next. Fifth one is personalization and context awareness. Okay. So now AR, personalizes this AI personalizes the AR experiences by analyzing the user data. Best example is, IKEA Place app. Okay. You can see here in this example, IKEA Place app. We have an app for IKEA. So where it enables, it understands the user preferences for style, size, and functionality while placing the virtual object to the environment. Okay, you can see here virtually before buying, we can see how does it fit to our environment. Okay, so IKEA Place app uses this AI to personalize the shopping experiences. Okay, this app, it considers some of the factors. It consider like room dimension, it will consider, then lighting condition it will consider, and some existing furniture if it is already there. Okay, so it consider that also to provide the realistic AR representation. Okay, so now considering all these factors, it will give a view how does it look when a chair is purchased and it is placed in that exactly. Okay. Next one is enhanced data visualization. Okay, this AI powered AR systems. Okay, this enhances the visualization by overlaying the digital representation directly on the real world object. Here in this application, you can see the example is AccuVein. Okay, so what does this AccuVein does? It utilizes the AI and AR to improve the visualization of veins under the skin. Sometimes, we'll not get veins, okay, to the operations or to, insert the medicine, right? So in that case, this is, very useful. So the device, what does it do? It projects a map of veins on the patient's skin in real time. Okay, so which helps this healthcare professionals to locate the veins. Okay, for procedures such as venipuncture or IV insertion, all that can be done easily. Okay, this is AccuVein. Okay, so here how does it work? Okay, so AI algorithm in AccuVein analyzes. We are using AI algorithm for this. It analyzes the AccuVein infrared light patterns to identify the veins and project their precise location on a patient's skin. Okay, that's how it worked. Next one is a real-time translation and information overlay. Okay, so here, this algorithm, AI algorithm, along with the AR, it analyzes the spoken or written content, written language in real time. So this allows the AR system to translate. Okay, so here it will transfer to the other language, that is we are transferring to the English. Okay, so example is Google Translate AR mode, augmented reality mode. Okay, so these are some of the applications which have taken where the AI is involved in augmented reality. Next, integration of all these three, VR, AR, and AI. So VR and AR, it is very popular in gaming. So I just bought some games to tell you like where and all in which games we are using all this combination of three. Okay, so for enhanced immersion and interaction, we have a game called The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. Okay, so this is how it looks. This is how the game it looks. Okay, so it showcases how this VR and AR can combined to create an immersive and interactive gaming experience where this player, they'll feel deeply engaged in dangerous and unpredictable world. Okay, so it gives feel like that in this game. Second one is Rec Room. Okay, Rec Room is also a game, so it gives you an adaptive and real-time gameplay. Okay, this is one of the type of game. Next is Pistol Whip. Okay, so Pistol Whip, it is a fusion of both augmented and virtual reality. You can see how the person is playing. This is how for him it will look. Okay, when he is playing augmented and virtual reality along with the AI. Okay, so it is Pistol Whip. Next, some of the recent development in virtual reality we will see. First one is electric treadmill shoes. Okay, so there is a company called Free Aim, that is a US based startup. Okay, has developed this electric treadmill shoes. Okay, so which is a novel development for in virtual reality. So it is basically a wearable device. Okay, so user can wear and make use of it. Okay, so wearable devices which is equipped with motorized wheels, which stimulates the walking and running within a virtual environment. He has to wear the headset, and when he's running, he'll feel that he's running into a virtual environment. Okay, so this is one of the recent development in virtual reality. Second thing is photorealistic avatar. Okay, so we are all aware of this, Meta. This is recently it is also introduced by Meta. As introduced the highly, it is realistic avatar that makes a virtual face-to-face interaction, which is incredibly good. Okay, we can use that avatars. Then third one is haptic, feedback gloves. Okay, so this gloves are a specialized type of wearable technology basically. So it is designed to provide a better sensation to the user hands and fingers when they are using this virtual reality technology. Okay, to have a proper virtual feel, full complete feel. Okay, so for the better sensation, this haptic feedback gloves is introduced recently. Yeah. Next one is Walmart's AR extension on Roblox. Okay, so Walmart is basically, it's a multinational retail corporation which is basically US based. So they are known for this chain of hyper markets, discount department stores, and grocery stores. Okay, so along with this Roblox is it's a popular online platform for shopping and a game creation system. Okay, so this extension, Walmart and Roblox, with this extension, they aim to enhance the user interaction by integrating the augmented reality into virtual shopping. They are going to give you the virtual shopping experience. Okay, so we're using Walmart, multinational company, along with this popular online platform, that is Roblox. Okay. Next one is augmented reality in sports. Okay, augmented reality in sports. Okay, so there is a company called Active Look. Okay, this company is specialized in augmented reality solutions. They are particularly focused on sports and fitness application. So they have integrated this AR and developed an app called Crave Nerd app. Okay, Crave Nerd app, which provides you a detailed performance metrics and analysis of a user. Okay, so which allows the one who is doing all the physical activities like rowing and paddlers to see the real time performance metrics. Okay, you can see in this how they are able to see like how many kilometers they are going and all those things. You can see this is how they can see. They wear that glass. They're able to view their performance metrics, okay, through the eyewear, okay, which enhances the training and their competition experiences. Okay, this is also recently it was developed. Okay, so yeah, so this is all about the recent development in augmented reality. So all this, combining this virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial and intelligence, it is going to make a groundbreaking advance in the technology. Okay, so yes, this is the end of the session. So in case if you have any queries, you can ask.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful presentation on the topic smart virtual reality and augmented reality. You have explained very nicely. Point to point presentation was there, and it's
Thank you.
really it is too knowledgeable to us. So thank you once again. Now I request all dear participants for your queries. If you have, please come with your queries and discuss with keynote speaker.
Good evening, ma'am, and good evening
evening,
to
sir.
all of you. Thank you, Honorable Principal Dr. M.M. Bedkar, sir, Prashant Ugade, sir, Dr. Prakash Karad, sir, and all our organizing committee members. Thank you so much, ma'am. You
Thank
have
you, sir.
made a very good, excellent, and presentation. Your lecture is very informative and knowledgeable.
Thank you, sir.
I sure
Good to
that
hear.
I sure that your lecture is very beneficial for all participants and fruitful for us. I have some question, ma'am. First
Yes, sir.
question is, what is the role of AI in virtual world?
So that's what I was told, AI virtual world, where and all we are using. That's the topic I have told you. So where we are using it in along with the virtual reality and augmented reality we are using. Okay, so where and all we are using, I told you, like real-time transmission, and we are using it for the data visualization in medical field. Okay, that's what I told you about AccuVein, no? So for that they'll be using. The topic which I told you is all about the AI in virtual world.
Okay,
Okay, for
ma'am. Thank you.
personalization, that is IKEA app. We are using IKEA app. That is combination of AI and VR both. And we are using in voice commands. We have shown you some example also about voice commands, how it is reacting.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Any other queries?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, this is Karthika.
Karthika,
Ma'am,
ma'am. Yes, please.
yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what is the use of AR, VR in education? How it supports?
Education, first of all, it is used for the innovating teaching approach. The main thing is basically it is used for innovative teaching approach, and for the for practicals. Okay, there are some experience where students cannot learn practically, that is harmful. So in that case, for laboratory virtually they can learn the experiments. Okay, and then for the virtual tours. Okay, we cannot take students to some places, for example, like outer space or underwater, right? So in this, wherever the places are impractical, so there and all we can use this virtual reality, augmented reality technology, and we can show them, we can take them tour virtually. So there we can use for the language translation, we can use. Okay, so there are many applications like this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anything else?
Hello, good evening, Dr. Bedkar sir, Principal sir, and good evening, ma'am. Wonderful presentation you have made,
Thank you,
and
sir.
really, we got to know the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. That that difference always confused us, and definitely we could get now clear distinguished features between these two. Yeah, I'm from the medical field, and in the medical field, we are using this. Definitely, we are using this, and I feel that whatever the structures, what we can learn, we can see the internal environment of the human body, that is anatomy, physiology. If suppose I'm
Yes,
talking
yes.
about the cardiac conditions and the arteries, the coronary arteries supplying the blood. So I think we can go with AR very easily with one particular individual patient. So we are connected with the reality also, and with the help of digital health. So I think
Yes,
that
sir.
is the best example. And yes, definitely for the cancer malignancy patient, cancer patient, it must be very useful. Robotic surgery is coming forward now, and I think this AI and especially this augmented reality is must be playing role over there. So
True, sir.
wonderful presentation you have made, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
I got a difference between virtual reality and augmented reality. That is, I think, essence of your topic. Thank you very much, ma'am. Wonderful presentation you have made.
Thank
My
you, sir.
question is regarding the AR. Nowadays, during the interior, this what we say, the people who are planning the houses, that architect and the interior designers are also using, because We want a real dimension of the hall and where we should put the sofa set and everything. I think that is also taken care by AR. What do you think about this? Thank you.
So that is really a good thing, because instead of we, first of all, architects used to draw everything, like how does it is going to look, everything we are going to draw. But now using this technology, using the application, we are able to view. For example, is IKEA app, as I have shown you. So it considers some of the factors like lighting. Also, it consider the dimension of the hall. It consider the dimension of the room, right? So based on that, it is going to give us the output. That is really helpful to us, to know how exactly it is going to look after it is completely built, right? So instead of we imagining,
Yeah.
so we
There,
can visualize
there
it.
were like some applications like CDAC and other things, where I think the people were making designs and so many things. But I think, it was also a kind of design only, but it was not reality. I think we are reaching to that reality with the
Yes,
help
yes,
of this.
true, sir.
Yeah. So that is a great thing. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Vedkar
you.
sir, thank you.
Dr. Vidyanath Jha, sir, please. You had raised your hand.
No, it was by mistake. It's going on. Well, I do not have any question. I do not
Yes,
have
sir.
any question.
Yes, sir. Yes. No issue. Again, I request dear participants, all please, if you have any query, please discuss with the keynote speaker. I think all the ideas have cleared to all participants. The topic was very important one. That is regarding the new technology. Now I request the chief organizer of an international e-conference, Honorable Dr. M. Ambedkar, sir. Please, sir, conclude the session. You are most welcome.
Thank you, Prashant sir. And today's resource person, Ms. Roopini J. She just discussed here, delivered the talk on smart VR, AR, and the role of AI. So from last 1 hour week we are training in technical sides. So everyone is here with AI, VR, and other technical sides of the technology. So she is not new for the dais. Before that, she also delivered a talk with our request. Again, we requested her to continue the series because this knowledge should be shared to the all, and which is useful one because as Dr. Sanand Shukla said that how it is used in medical field, and you all in your speech also different applications of that gaming, medical use, all these things. And also lastly in discussion you have said that it can be powerfully used in education also. So our purpose is to have a best education to impart to the students in the corona period when we can't do the practical of that chemistry or other reactions. They can be done with the virtual and this technology. So this all goes to the education. Thank you for accepting our invitation and best speech.
Thank you, sir. First of all, thank you for giving opportunity again.
Yeah, with best
So it was
PPT,
nice.
videos and that information, images which you have imparted in that was very nice. Thank you for you. In future also, you are always invited for this to join here as a speaker. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. It's my pleasure.
Just wait for formal vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, sir. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Sri Kumaraswamy Mahavidyalaya Avsa, District Latur in Maharashtra State. As we know, we are organizing every day an international conference, a new topic we are going through each and every day. And all those dear attendees, you kindly join on the time. So I really very happy and you people are there. So we are moving ahead. And the topic for today's presentation was the smart virtual reality and augmented reality, which have been explained in so details by Honorable today's keynote speaker, Roopini ma'am. She have covered all the aspects, all details in the topic. what is a virtual reality, then augmented reality, the difference between AR and VR, its role, and the natural language process and personalized context awareness, then the recent development in augmented reality by giving many examples and showing the new applications, how it works and how the technology work moving ahead. So all these points you have covered in your lecture, madam. Really, we are very happy to listen you. And the way was very excellent one you were presenting. So thank you so much on behalf of the organizing committee members. You have paid your valuable time to the session. Thanks once again. I also thank the chief organizer of an international conference, Dr. Betkar sir, and especially thanks Dr. Kendre sir, Kartika ma'am, Dr. Swami Shukla sir, and all those participants who appreciate every day, give the best comments in the chat box. And I should not each and every participants to thanks. Kindly, I request you all please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. So with the kind permission of chief organizer, I declare today's session is over. Thank you
sir.
once
Thank you
again.
so much.
Roopini ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.